The Emperor and the Nightingale. Long ago, the emperor in China had a very beautiful kingdom. Everyone admired his palace and gardens. One day, the emperor heard a nightingale sing beautifully and ordered his courtiers to search for the nightingale to bring it to the palace. The emperor kept the bird in his palace in a cage and daily heard her melodious song. One day, the king of Japan sent him a beautiful artificial nightingale covered with the precious gems. It too sang wonderfully. Everyone started praising it and forgot the real nightingale. Upset, the real nightingale flew away. One day, it so happened that the spring of the artificial nightingale broke, and it could not sing. Years passed by. The emperor fell ill and was near death. No doctor could cure him. The real nightingale heard this and one night came to the emperor's chamber to sing for him. Hearing the bird sing, the emperor recovered. The bird promised that it would always come and sing for him. The Seagull and Kindness. Once there was a rich and powerful man. He loved seagulls and they also loved him. One day he was shocked to see a seagull on his terrace. He ran over to look at it. He was shocked to see that it was wounded. He carefully took the seagull in his arms and called for a doctor. It was not a deep wound, so the seagull quickly recovered. The man asked his servants to prepare the best foods for it: pheasant, exotic meats, and delicious fruits. Shockingly, the seagull did not eat anything. The man tried his best to make it eat the food, but it simply didn't. Days passed and the seagull died. The Chinese fable teaches us that how sometimes love isn't really love, but is selfishness. The rich man thought that the seagull would like to eat the same food that he liked. Instead of finding out what seagull loved, he focused on himself only. The Shadow Puppets. Long ago in ancient China, an emperor had a beautiful wife who told fabulous stories. The emperor loved stories dearly. Sadly, one day the emperor's wife fell ill and died. The emperor became very sad and lost all interest in the affairs of the kingdom. Everyone in the kingdom was worried. They were afraid that the warring clan might hear about the emperor's weakness and attack the city. Something needed to be done soon. One day, a priest passed some children playing with their dolls. They were making dancing shadows on the wall of the city. The priest got an idea. He knew the stories of the emperor's wives used to tell. He thought to bring those stories to life. He made a puppet out of the bits of clay. He painted it to look somewhat like the emperor's wife. The Puppet Show. The priest now quickly went into the emperor's garden. He carried along with him his puppet, a candle, and a curtain. He placed the curtain near the emperor's chair. Then he hid behind the curtain with the candle and the puppet. He waited for the emperor to come. When the emperor came, he did not notice the curtain. His eyes fell on the dancing shadow. The priest moved the puppet behind the curtain and told wonderful stories of the emperor's wife. The priest told the emperor's favorite story. The emperor was spellbound. He knew the priest was there. He knew the puppet was there, but it appeared to him as if his wife was telling the story. The emperor was no longer sad. At the end of each busy day, he went into his garden, eager to look at the shadow of his wife and hear her stories once again. That was the beginning of the Shadow Puppets.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.